The devil on TV, shocking testimony. This is testimony of John Chrysopoulos. He's an architect from northern Greece, Alexandroupoli. He says, I'm married to Siondopoulou Evanthea. We have 3 children. A few years ago, when my son Chris was 3.5 years old, he used to see his mother burning incense in the house. He used to follow her around, burn incense spontaneously himself with his wooden rattle, which looked like a censer, the whole house repeating, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. This was the 3.5-year-old child. Now one day, while he was incensed, as usual with his toy, he omitted to incense the corner of the living room where the television was. My wife noticed this and asked him why he didn't incense the living room. Chris answered quite naturally that this stranger who is sitting on the television does not allow him to burn incense there. But which foreigner, which stranger, Chris? My wife asked the baby again. Yes, that good mom who is sitting on the TV. Don't you see him? Chris saw with the clear eyes of his soul the little child, and one of the priests at our little shanty town of Saint Sosa says, yes, children see angels and demons because they have pure souls. So little Chris saw with his clear eyes of his soul the devil sitting on the television, and who was even disturbed by this supposed incense that Chris was pretending to incense to fragrance the house with. Now, we know that incense, burning incense to God, offering incense to God, was done from as an ordination, as a commandment of God from the time of Moses and Aaron. Aaron was the high priest, the first high priest, and he was an ancestor of the Virgin Mary, and then, of course, Christ. And the incense is the scent of Christ, the scent of God. And remember that St. Paul writes in one of his letters, St. Paul the Apostle says, yes, Christ smells wonderful. So, the little Chris saw the clear eyes of his soul, the devil sitting on the television, who was even disturbed by the supposed incense that little baby Chris was supposedly incensing the house with. After discussing the above event with our spiritual father, we took the television out of our house, John said. So this is from the architect John Chrysopoulos from northern Greece. As to his one of the little 3 children, little Chris was, as little children do, they imitate others. That's what one of my little grandsons does. Every time he comes over to my house, he wants to light incense. And he found a treasure chest in my living room. He opened the treasure chest and he saw little icons in there. He started putting the icons on various coffee tables around the house. So you could see that little children have a very beautiful sense of faith. This I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.